Hi, Kathleen here, and welcome back to Wednesday Wisdom, where we're going to be pulling a card from the Sacred Path Cards deck based on Native teachings. Now, last week we pulled the Thunder Beings, and that was all about using your energy appropriately. You know, a lot of times we waste energy and we put it where it's not needed. So that was telling you that the Thunder Beings, the fire sticks, had come into play to provide you with the energy that you needed to complete any task at hand. So hopefully you're able to do that. So now we're going to see what this week's card is. And as I shuffle the cards here, I want you to remember that I always appreciate it when you like my video, you leave a comment, you subscribe, push the bell to receive those notifications. That's really appreciated. All right, so I'm shuffling the cards here. We're going to find out what our message is for this week. So, all right, getting centered and asking what it is that we need to know at this time and see how we can apply the lesson into this week. Heyoka, this is our card for this week. Heyoka is a number 22 card, which is a 4, setting a new foundation, perhaps the way you look at things. And it's all about humor and opposites, you know? So Heyoka is the sacred trickster. So he might be coming into our life this week to kind of shake things up a little bit. You learn through the lesson of laughter. You know, he comes around when we start taking life too seriously. We get caught up in the muck. We might be, you know, looking at, once again, in the wrong areas, focusing our attention on other people's high drama or their problems. And we feel kind of stuck. And this is a card that's saying a couple things. He comes to us with the medicine of laughter and has us understand that, you know, life isn't always easy. Sometimes we're the fire hydrant. Sometimes we're the dog, you know, and we have to just kind of roll with it and laugh a little. And so if we don't, if we're really stubborn, Heyoka comes around and teaches us a lesson through opposites. And so he has us look at what we're doing now that kind of keeps us in the muck. And he says, you know, I come around when we don't allow ourselves to see alternatives. You know, we keep doing the same thing. And Heyoka's like, come on, open your eyes, take a look at your limiting beliefs, you know, what you're capable of, and that kind of thing. And so this is a card that says, you know, if you're feeling stuck and maybe there's something you aspire to having or doing, what is it that you can do differently? In other words, if you've been just observing and nothing's happening, maybe it's time to just get up and do it, and you become the observed instead of the observer. You know, if you always aspire to being a surfer, you're sitting on the beach and you think it's great out, you know, to do that. Well, maybe it's time to get the surfboard and get out and do it, as an example, okay? But he diminishes fear through laughter. So obviously, you know, try to find something, crack a smile, try to look at the different alternatives. You know, a lot of times we have this, what this lesson talks about, the self-created boogeyman that we have that creates this fear. And when we have that self-created boogeyman, it really creates an obstacle to having a connection with the divine, with great mystery, whatever that is. So we want to, you know, try to let go of that boogeyman and try to tap into the mystery of the universe more. Put it out there. Ask for what you need. And start celebrating more than what we mourn. And that's our card for this week, the trickster. So balance that sacredness with some irreverence, and know that there's a solution to whatever it is that you're dealing with by looking at the opposite. All right. So that's our card for this week. And remember, if you like these messages, I do sacred path card readings for individuals, just simply giving you guidance and some wisdom, maybe a little direction. And check out the link below if you're interested. So that's our card for this week. Heyoka. Have a great week. And I will check back with you next week for some more Wednesday wisdom. Namaste. Appreciate that. I appreciate you.